Okay, should be good to go.
Ready? Good morning, everybody. It's 10:02 a.m. on November 25th, 2024. This is a special meeting of the State Board of Elections. I'm Michael Adams, the Secretary of State and Chair of the Kentucky State Board of Elections. We'll start by calling the meeting to order, and I'll call the roll. I'll start with those here present at the office, and then I'll go around the Zoom screen. Member Perry?
Sue Carol Perry, member, Shelby County.
Member Ferris?
Eric Ferris, member, Jefferson County.
Member Chandler?
Ben Chandler, member, Woodford County.
Member Sears?
Dwight Sears, member, Pulaski County.
Member Johnson?
Jerry Johnson, member, Franklin County.
Member Griggs? Could you unmute for a second? Member Griggs, do we have you? So we do have a quorum, even if we can't reach Member Griggs. I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Hopefully she'll be able to hear us and participate. So first we need to approve the draft minutes of our Election Day, November 5th meeting. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Third.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Next, we need to certify vote totals for the November 5th general election. Very quickly, if anyone would like this, I'm happy to provide it or to read it more formally into the record. But my staff, Heather Quinn in particular, who's behind me, reviewed the SBE 49 form sent to our office, compared that with the election night reporting. She found a couple of modest discrepancies. I'm going to alert the members to, you'll see that reflected in what we produce for certification. In Letcher County, J. Bowman and D. Bowman for president and vice president picked up 21 write-in votes that had not been entered through election night reporting. In Marion County, Claudia De La Cruz and Karina Garcia picked up 1 write-in vote for the same reason. James D. Soderna and Matthew J. Chirwala also picked up 1 vote for the same reason. Those are the only differences that we found between the unofficial reporting on election night and the formalized SBE 49 report. So with that, I'll entertain a motion to certify the vote totals for the November 5th election. There a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Next, ratification of an additional precinct officer for Morgan County. Karen?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before I start, I do want to recognize that Kevin Alexander is on this morning. He is the new president of KCCA, installed just last week. We appreciate all that Tabitha brought to the board on the days that she was here. I know everyone here welcomes Kevin and look forward to working with him through this next board year. So while he serves his duties as KCCA president, welcome, Kevin.
Thank you.
We had 2 late requests they had provided, but they didn't come in to us till late till we can sign off. The additional precinct officer in Morgan County, they added an additional precinct officer in 4 precincts. And that would be the first one. And it did come in, like I said, he sent form active, but we wanted to just go and bring it for ratification today.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Next, ratification of an emergency precinct officer for Adair County.
Similarly, we received the form after to sign, didn't get it on election day, which is fine. They needed one emergency officer at one precinct in Adair County. And I will turn it back over to you, Mr. Chairman, to ask for that.
Okay, do we have a motion?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. So all we have left on the agenda is to confirm our next meeting date. Unfortunately, I don't think the third Tuesday at 10 is going to work well. By federal statute, that's the time for the meeting of the electors, and we'll be pretty busy with that process at the state capitol. By law, it's got to be done at what, noon? So we have to be there a little before, obviously, to prepare for that. So I don't know that we necessarily have to decide this moment, but I think we need to pick an alternative date and or time for that.
We can certainly do that. I'm sorry I didn't recognize.
It's all right.
That's
That's the one day in December I know I can't do.
I knew it
It's
was
gonna be busy.
But we'll either look for an alternate date or we'll look at the agenda.
Yeah. Do we think that we need a December meeting?
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Maybe we'll look at the agenda and maybe be able to move, since that is on the 17th and a lot of preparation into that. We may defer the December meeting. I can touch base with all of the board members and we might just move to have it in January.
Well, regardless, of course, all of you were invited to the meeting. The electors will send out more formal invitations as we have those done here soon. So all members are certainly welcome to attend. I just don't think that's going to be a good day for us to try to squeeze that in.
But we'll catch up about whether to defer the December meeting and just conduct all of this.
Okay. Well, that's all we have before us today. I think that we can break at least for a month or so. I want to thank everybody at every level of our election process for a smooth election. I'm glad to have this over with. I know we all are. This was the first presidential election for us to have to run under my administration with you all, with not COVID, but also with not a lot more flexibility in how we ran the election. And I thought we might have more trouble than we did in having a lot of people voting over a small period of time. But thanks to the work here, the work by all the county clerks, it went very smoothly. And I'm really gratified for that. And it gives us, fortunately, a year off from many elections, or at least very many other than specials. I think we've all earned it. Is there any other business before us?
I just want to apologize for the late sign in. It's been one of those mornings.
Not at all. The record will reflect that you're in attendance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we've all been there. All right. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Yeah. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 All